Hello everybody, Timothy here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue our discussion on Deadpool and Wolverine, although we're going to talk about a different fight. This fight is going to be the Human Torch versus Pyro. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, in the movie, Human Torch says flame on, he flies up a little bit, and then he blasts Pyro with his fire generation. Pyro just sticks out his hand, and it looks in the movie like he absorbs and drains it from Johnny Storm. So, how can we pull this off in the RPG? Well, let's take a look. So, let's start with Human Torch. So, I have two iterations of Human Torch in here. We have this one here in the Judge's book, and his flight, I guess we'll start with that, is he can fly up to excellent speeds or up to 10 areas per round. If for some reason you didn't watch the last video, one area is 44 yards, about a football field. This dude can fly up 10 football fields. His fire generation, or generate fire, he can generate flames over all a part of his body up to unearthly intensity without difficulty. He can shoot flame up to 3 areas away. So, while he can fly 10 areas, if he wants to shoot someone with him, he can only fly up 3 areas. So, obviously, he was 3 areas away or less when he shot at Pyro. This gives us a range. So, now that means he can do up to 100 points of damage also. So that's how much damage he can do. Now, let's take a different look at Johnny Storm here, which they call Human Torch 2 in the compendiums, but as you can see, Johnny Storm, same character. Fire generation here. Unearthly damage fireballs within range of 3 areas. Skywriting, yeah. Okay, so basically, pretty much same power, slight differences. Okay, now let's take a look at our boy Pyro. So here's Pyro in the compendiums. Now let's see what he can do. Let's see, he has a flamethrower because he can't generate his own fire. His costume gives him amazing protection against fire and heat. And that's it. That's all he can do. Alright, well, he's kind of screwed. Oh no, he has resistance to flame at class 1000. Okay, why? Why do you have that costume then? Okay, well, again, maybe so his suit doesn't burn up. I don't know. Okay, so he also has fire control, the ability to control normal flames. He can create fiery beasts, which can do up to monstrous damage against flammable targets. Flame creatures only exist while he concentrates on them, and yeah, that's their stats. So, in theory, what he can do is he can take any amount of fire, and he can increase it or decrease it up to 75. So, Johnny Storm, who has 100, he can suck back 75 of that, meaning there's still 25 left, okay? So, he can't drain him completely like he did in the thing. But let's see how he looks in the Uncanny X-Men. Let's see if his power's a little different. See, here he only has incredible ability to control flame. And he can perform some stunts. So either this is an older version of him, or it's or maybe he got nerfed a little bit. I guess we'll see. Let's check out the X-Forces version. Let's see. Fire control, again, incredible. So I'm not sure if he got weaker or if he got stronger. So we'll go with this one since this is the one that we're using. So basically, Johnny Storm flies up 3 areas. He shoots down at Pyro. Pyro lessens it by 75. So while Human Torch is doing no damage to Pyro, Pyro is not draining him completely. So this is the problem. Now, how he could drain him completely is if he rolled a red feat. So let's move on to our chart. So basically, he has monstrous ability, and if he rolls a red feat, which right there is 91 or higher on monstrous, then his monstrous ability goes up to unearthly. So that means he can actually drain all 100. Now, if Johnny Storm had rolled a red feat, his would go from unearthly to shift X. So that's the only way that Pyro can do it, is by rolling a red feat to drain him dry, to turn his flames off. That's the only way he can do it. So he had to have rolled a red feat to pull that off. So that's how you get that result in Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Okay, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you again on the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.